Welcome to Light Be, where we focus on carefree, stress well, light and lively living while loving and reviewing entertainment tidbits. I just wanted to do a quick reaction video to, I think I should be up a little bit more. All right, it's a little bit better. I just want to do a quick reaction video. I just watched I Care a Lot. It's airing on Netflix. Let's go. Okay, so it is airing. It's streaming. It's streaming on Netflix. And I still have to write the review up for it for the blog. I just finished watching it and I wanted to hop in here and tell you guys what I thought about it really, really, really quick. And I will let you know when to stop watching when the spoilers come through because I'm definitely going to talk about some spoilers. Uh, so let's just say I care a lot. Okay, so it stars stellar cast, right? The ones that I know. Rosamonda Pike, I like her only because she will always be Jane Bennett to me. So I really, oh gosh, I don't even know what else she's done. I think she was in one of the no, Jack Reacher. Yeah, she was in Jack Reacher. I like Jack Reacher. Tom Cruise. I have no idea what else she's done, but I remember her being Jane Bennett because I have a small obsession with Pride and Prejudice. Like all of them. I've watched I've even watched what the zombie Pride and Prejudice. And yeah, I like that too. So I have a problem, right? But that's where remember her from. So Ezra Gonzalez, I'm saying her name right. Peter Dinklage. I love Peter Dinklage, and he's again like stellar acting chops, right? And Diane Weist. I love her too. Like, right? Okay. So let's Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 81%. Uh Metacritic 66. Google users 54%. And I'm just pulling this off of our good old friend Google here. Okay. It has 3 star rating on IMDb. And I gotta tell you, again, I'm gonna write a little bit more in the review. This is just right off the bat because I just finished watching it. Not a fan. Didn't like it. Did not like it. Didn't like the movie. So I will preface this by saying that I actually agree with Rotten Tomatoes. They gave it an 81%. If I'm being unbiased and being fair, and I'll tell you why when I write the review. I'm gonna try to write it tonight, but it's it's late and I'm pretty sleepy. Um, but uh, for a lot of reasons, I actually agree. So if I'm going to give it a fair, unbiased review, yes, I would give it a B. Actually, I'd give it a B plus, to be quite honest. Um, but since I'm biased and I did not like the movie, um, it's going to get a C from me. Gets a whole grade letter down because I didn't like the movie because conceptually it's not my type of movie. You know, as we've touched base before, I don't do drama for the sake of having drama, for the sake of watching drama, and there's no happy ending. I'm not gonna give spoiler. I'll let you know when the spoiler's about to come. So, there's that. Like I don't do those movies. I do sci-fi, ironically enough, disaster movies. We can talk about that later. Um, feel good, action, alien, you know, yeah, I don't do horror anymore, what have you, but I'm not doing no slave massa, watch me struggle. I've done plenty. Okay. I'm not doing any sad boohoo cry. I've done plenty. And I'm just not doing drama for the sake of drama. And this, although they say, okay, so although they say, what category do they put it in? They put it in comedy. Where? Comedy, drama for sure, thriller, maybe a little bit of that. But the acting was great. Actors, like I said, I already loved. All right, so here, you have this character, right? Um, hold on. Okay, so you have this character. Her name is Marla, and she basically is a glorified scam artist, but worse than that, she, um, her scam is working with this doctor to become legal guardian of folks, not just not just your regular any folks, folks with money, right? So she can basically suck them dry of their funds and then discard them when she's done with them. That's what she does. It doesn't care if they need it. It doesn't care if they want it. And she doesn't go after the ones that really need the assistance or really need somebody to advocate for them. She doesn't go after those folks. She goes after the people that are just fine. And she has this doctor that she works with fraudulently claim that they got to go, and voila. So now for the spoilers. This is spoiler, so if you're done, stop watching here. You got it's legit B, but I gave it a C. All right, done. Now for the spoilers. I did not like this movie. I did not like this movie at all. Um, I don't like the bad guys to win. I don't like the bad guys to win. And he was like a sex trafficker. I have deduced that he was a sex trafficker amongst other bad business dealings, right? The only person I did like the mom, but I didn't know the mom that much. She probably was a little bitch. But I did like her, because she's a little old woman going about her business, minding her business, living her best life, or what, what have you. Like, and this is all of them. They just living their lives, whatever, doing their thing. The first scene, it opens up with um, her doing the same thing to this one lady, and the lady has a son, and the son is real pissed. The son goes and tries to see her and causes a havoc in the home that she's at. I had to yawn because I'm tired. But in the home that she's at. So, and it shows you him getting arrested and then him taking her to court and trying to get with the judge and let the judge know that, hey, she's not a good person. She doesn't really care for this person. My mom needs to be with me. And as a side note, working in the industry that I work in, there's a lot of folks that really leave their family and their parents to their own devices, right? Or to just figure it out, or that don't even want to be involved. There's a lot of that. But those that have children that want to be involved, like this guy was in the beginning, this son was in the beginning, that's like a gold mine, okay? And who hasn't talked with their parents who's fully with it and they're like, listen, I want to stay at home. Maybe they live home alone, but that's okay. They have outside support, people who come in to check at them, and they're like, I want to stay home. And maybe that's why I didn't care for it because it hit close to home with the elderly. Don't mess with the elderly. Don't mess with the elderly. Um, and that might be why I just don't like to see bad people win. I don't. Um, and she was just nasty. She was just nasty. And he was no better. I'm sorry he missed his mommy, and I'm happy he was a badass so he can try to get her back. But let's talk about that. Let's talk about if he really was a badass, he could have got her out. Because number one, the doctor would have died, or she would have been threatened, or whatever. Why go to Marla? Why go to Marla? Go to the doctor. Like this, I know it was a plot point. I get it, but since I hated the movie, I'm like, y'all could have cut this whole thing short because y'all could have went to the doctor and cut everybody out. Boop, Marla, deuces, because I'm sure the doctor would have taken the money and went to court and said she made a mistake and blah blah blah. Like, waste everybody's time, all of our time. Like, y'all didn't think about that. Y'all didn't think about that. Um, and then when everything is said and done, you torture me, I torture you, or what have you, which he's supposed to be this real badass gangster dude. I guess that's where the comedy element came in because these cronies or these thugs or whatever that he had working for them sucked. Because I would have, so there were some elements that were not very, not even remotely realistic. Okay. Um, But after all that, after you let these two slip of women, which whoop, yes, women power, great, whatever. Um, After you guys go back and forth and tussle and stuff back and forth, I mean, it was sweet that she ended up having power, having guardianship over him, the son, which his name was Roman, Roman, right? And then at the end, this is just goes to show how despicable they both freaking are, right? He's just like, you know what? I could pay you the 10 million and I can kill you. I wish that's what would have happened. I would have been good with that. Um, they decided to go in business together. Okay, so you can take this operation worldwide, so you can have more people that you are scamming and not really caring about their welfare, well-being, anything. And you have taken this global, and now she's become this multi-billionaire, made him billions, and these are nasty, god awful people. Hated it, hated that. I wanted her to get her comeuppance. I did. I wanted him to defeat her. That didn't happen. The only satisfaction that I got, and I know this sounds really, really morbid, was that son in the beginning came back and shot her dead. So it was nice because it was a good build up because they showed her on top of the world, expanding her business doing high. She got married with her girlfriend. She's getting her little workout in the gym and stuff like that. But no, not so fast. Uh. Dude came and very nice, clean, simple, shot her. And I was like, I mean, I wasn't cheering, but I wasn't mad either. I was like, you deserve that. You deserve that. But still, that was not a happy ending to me. Like, I didn't like how it went down. Didn't like how it went down. So I didn't like the movie. Um, but I'm still happy she get. That's probably why I gave it a C and not a D because if it had ended like that with her doing her little interview and they got away scot free, I would have been hella pissed as it is. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even watch the whole thing because I was like, I'm over this. This is not my thing. I fast forwarded through some parts just so I can get through to the highlights of it. So if they had some cliff notes, some movie cliff notes, let me get that just so I know what happens because it was not good. So that's my reaction to I Care a Lot. I will write a more um, in-depth review of the movie, but I didn't care for it. So anyway, um, be good people. Just be good people. Like, there's enough money out there that you can help people and be good, decent human being. Like, that's just some negative vibes she's putting out there, and I just did not care for it. So that's it. That's my reaction. Um, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Um, Converse with me in the comments. Put what you thought of the movie. What do you think about me giving it a B, but really giving it a C? Um, yeah, all that good stuff. So again, lightv.com, check out the blog. I don't think I'm posting this up. I might post the actual review tomorrow because it's not happening tonight. Um, but yeah, check out the blog, lightv.com, and the other posts that we have on there. So thanks for watching and spending a little bit of time with me. Lively.com, where we focus on carefree, stressful, light, and lively living while loving and reviewing entertainment tidbits. Go out and take care of yourself. Okay, can I stop?